Welcome back to Dinar Community. On June 12, 2025, a major turning point arrived for holders of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND, as JP Morgan Chase officially kicked off its currency exchange operations for both currencies across select U.S. cities. For years, currency watchers and investors have waited for this exact moment, and now it's real, verified, and fully operational. Let's get into the details of what's happening and why this moment matters. Breaking: Chase Bank opens IQD and VND exchange services. Early Thursday morning, Chase confirmed via internal client communications and live banking interactions that both the IQD and VND are now exchangeable at select branches across major U.S. metropolitan areas. Participating locations include New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Miami, Atlanta, Phoenix, Washington, D.C. At each of these branches, clients are now being processed for both appointment-based and walk-in exchange services, depending on volume and location. Several customers who visited Chase locations this morning confirmed with branch managers that both the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong are active in the system, and rates are live. Insider intel: Chase systems activated overnight. According to internal sources, Chase's currency system went live for IQD and VND late Wednesday night. By 6:30 a.m. Eastern on June 12, branches across the East Coast began confirming the change. This isn't a test run or a quiet pilot program. This is a nationwide rollout to Chase clients, starting with high-volume cities and top-tier wealth clients. Staff at multiple locations were briefed the night before to prepare for a wave of incoming clients holding both IQD and VND. A Chase branch manager in Manhattan reportedly told a customer, "We were instructed last night that Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong are fully supported now. The system recognizes both and is linked to real-time rates." What are the rates? While exact rates appear to vary slightly based on branch and processing level, preliminary figures show rates aligning closely with recent revaluation news. Iraqi Dinar IQD ranging from $3.77 to $6.20 depending on contract rate eligibility and account tier. Vietnamese Dong VND live rates observed at 47 cents, $1, and $1.27, with certain clients reportedly qualifying for the $2.23 priority tier rate. These rates line up closely with reports out of the Central Bank of Iraq and Vietnam's Central Exchange Bureau from earlier this week. WHO qualifies for exchange. According to Chase representatives, not all branches are offering the exchange to walk-ins just yet. The current rollout favors private banking clients, wealth management clients, high net worth individuals with pre-screened accounts, clients who received prior notification. However, several clients without Chase private accounts have successfully exchanged, especially in locations like Atlanta, Phoenix, and Chicago. Walk-ins are being processed where volume is manageable, though wait times are reportedly long in some areas. One customer in Houston shared, "I didn't have an appointment, but the branch took me after a short wait. The process was smooth. They verified my currency, ran it through the system, and I received a deposit slip within 30 minutes. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citi, who's next? Sources indicate that Wells Fargo and Bank of America are preparing similar rollouts, with Citi expected to follow within the week. However, as of now, Chase is leading the pack, becoming the first major bank to fully activate both IQD and VND exchange operations across a national network. This development validates months of speculation about the Big Three, U.S. banks preparing for a currency shift, and positions Chase as the early leader in global currency revaluation services. Rate locks and NDAs, still a factor. Some clients are reporting offers of non-disclosure agreements (NDAs) and rate locks for higher-tier contract rates. This suggests a tiered exchange structure is in play, similar to what many in the Dinar and Dong communities anticipated. There are also reports of clients being referred to off-site redemption centers for processing of higher volume IQD and VND transactions. This has especially been the case in New York, Miami, and Phoenix. One source noted, "The bank offered me a better rate if I agreed to process through a private facility with an assigned representative. It's all above board, but they're clearly segmenting exchange options." Sudani's confirmation triggered this move. Let's not forget, this Chase rollout comes just days after Iraqi Prime Minister Sudani officially confirmed the international revaluation of the Iraqi dinar in a televised announcement. On June 11, Sudani publicly stated, Iraq's new dinar valuation reflects the strength of our economy and our global position. The revaluation is real, active, and irreversible. That announcement appears to have cleared the way for U.S. banks to proceed with live exchange operations. The final takeaway: this is no longer theory. The moment dinar and dong holders have waited years, or even decades, for is now unfolding in real time. With Chase Bank opening its doors to IQD and VND exchanges, we are witnessing the beginning of a new era in global finance, and for everyday holders of these currencies, a life-changing moment. Keep watching, keep preparing. This is the real deal. Like and subscribe for more videos.